You are not wasting your time taking care of yourself. You are not less important than that homework you have to do, or that place you have to go to, or that job that drains your soul. You're not less important than the world's noise, or less deserving than the people that you keep showing up for. Because, sister, you matter too. If you clicked on this video, it's because deep down you know it. You know how much you need to do for yourself, how much you've been delaying it, how much your heart has been whispering for, yet you keep telling yourself the same thing over and over again. I don't have time, which is false, because we all have the same 24 hours. The difference is that you forgot to include yourself in them. You crave moments for you. You crave silence. You crave peace, care. Yet you're still here wasting your energy and time here and there, scrolling, numbing, distracting yourself from the one person you've been avoiding the most, and it's you. The problem isn't that you're lazy, it's that you've built a habit of disappearing in your own life. You've built a lifestyle where there's space for everyone except for you. You've built routines that would please the world but starve your soul. But the good news is that just like any other habit, you can get rid of it. This will definitely not be easy, but let me tell you why it's so important and why you cannot spend any more time living this way. I used to be like that too. I used to think that if I do something good, it's okay for me to neglect myself. That skipping my journaling is okay. That skipping reading the book I told myself I was going to read, there's no problem in that. That one missed workout, it's fine if I'm busy completing a task for someone else. And don't get me wrong, it's very good to help other people, especially if you don't forget to seek the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But sometimes you just have to make priorities and respectfully say no. You shouldn't see no as selfish. You need to have balance because sometimes saying no is survival. You have to start keeping your words for yourself and give yourself the time to do the things that you said you would. You need to check the items on that checklist you made for yourself and give yourself the chance to grow. Even if you have children, even if your days feel endless, don't let that be the excuse for you to forget yourself. Because one day you'll look back and you'll realize everyone else grew but you stayed the same. Your Quran goals stayed untouched, your dreams unstarted, and your heart full of regret. Don't let anyone take you away from your goals, from your purpose. Not family, not friends, not children, but most importantly, not yourself. Because if you do, you will not only lose your time, you will also lose your potential. And what a tragedy. By the end of this video, I want you to understand deeply and feel how important it is for you to take these moments and take care of yourself for your dunya and your akhirah. Hi everyone, welcome to my world. I'm very happy to see you guys again, and if you're new to the channel, you're very welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment to let us know what would you like to hear about in the next video, or share with us your story about the subject of today. Let's get started. First of all, if you're still not convinced that you need time for yourself, let me remind you something. You're not perfect, neither am I, none of us are. We all sin. We all have ego issues, stress issues, anger issues, sometimes lying issues, or all the above and more. You name it. We have a bunch. Of course we do. We're not prophets. We're not perfect. Prophets have been preserved from certain things. They have been preserved from lying. No prophet ever lied, even before prophethood. No prophet ever betrayed. It's impossible for them. They have been preserved from major sins and also from degrading minor sins. But us, we will never reach the level of prophethood. It's impossible. No one will be a prophet after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and whoever pretends so is a liar. So, because we are not perfect, we have to do extra work. We need to constantly watch ourselves, constantly work on ourselves to not let our nafs take over, not let ugly behaviors take place, not let ugly words come out of our mouth. Let me give you an example. Someone with major ego issues. Let's name her Jada. Jada is struggling with her ego. Sometimes she's conscious of it, and sometimes she realizes too late that her pride took over again and made damage. Jada knows she needs to work on herself. Of course, everybody does, but she keeps delaying that work for anything and everything just because she is used to put herself last and to neglect herself. How will this problem ever be solved? When is she gonna introspect? When is she gonna be accountable for herself? The thing is, if she doesn't take the time to fix herself, the same pattern will repeat. Every time she sees someone with less, she will still feel superior. Someone she thinks is uglier, someone who dressed weird according to her, she will look down on that person. When she argues with someone, she always has to get the last word, even if she knows the other person is right. See how quickly her lack of self-care and prioritizing herself turned into haram and into self-sabotaging behavior? That's what happened when you never pause to grow. You start living on autopilot based on the bad habits you've built of neglecting yourself, and your soul suffers from it. So listen to me carefully. When you start neglecting yourself and you stop caring for your body, for your mind, for your soul, you become weak and you become an easier target for the shaitan. To him, when you're too tired to pray, too distracted to reflect, too numb to care, he doesn't need to push you far. You're already drifting, my dear. That's why it's so important. That's why it matters. Taking care of yourself isn't just skincare or routines or self-love codes. It's about protecting your soul. So just start, sis, even small. Pray on time, eat well, clean your space, write what you feel, read Quran, breathe, reflect, become your own friend again. Because once you do, you will rise slowly and beautifully into the amazing women you aspire to be. One thing that helped me get out of that circle is a mentality shift. I changed my perspective about self-care. I didn't see it as selfishness anymore, but I saw it more like a way of thanking Allah for everything He gave us, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you know you can get rewarded for that if you have a pure intention. So please, sister, don't delay your healing. Don't delay your growth. Don't delay you. Because you, my sister, you are not wasting your time by taking care of you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.